we got to take our country back. For them to sit there and say what you can and cannot do, that's not America. That's China.
Hundreds gathered at Bandimere Speedway in Jefferson County tonight in open defiance of public health rules and a judge's order. They gathered for an anti-mask rally led by an assortment of conservative figures. The crowd cheered the false claim that COVID-19 has killed less than 10,000 people. And it booed Democratic Governor Governor Polis, who's being sued by the rally leaders over his statewide mask mandate.
Bandimere Speedway already violated a court order when they packed the stands on the 4th of July during the pandemic, and it's likely they violated orders again tonight. Here's Ryan here.
The Jefferson County Public Health Department says they emailed Bandimere Speedway ahead of the event tonight, reminding them that events with more than 175 people are not allowed at this point during the pandemic. But hundreds and hundreds of cars streamed in for this event this evening, and many of the folks in those cars were not wearing masks, which also goes against public health orders. While we were outside of the event, we decided not to go inside where health orders could potentially be violated, but we did listen to a live stream where a number of speakers rallied the crowd. COVID-19 was referred to as the Chinese Communist Party Wuhan virus. Democratic Governor Governor Polis, the direct target of this rally, was regularly referred to as a king for his use of executive orders. John Bandimere and his attorney Randy Corporan announced they are filing a lawsuit against the governor for, quote, repeatedly extending and expanding his authority. House Minority Leader Republican Patrick Neville and conservative commentator Michelle Malkin recently filed a similar lawsuit, but the state Supreme Court refused to hear it. They announced tonight they have filed in Denver District Court instead today. Here's a part of Malkin's speech.
It is time for people to stand up and draw the line, say enough is enough. We do not want to raise our children in a narco-tyranny. We live in a country now where the so-called elected leaders allow mobs to rule the streets. They are all violent. They are all anti-American, and they are all dangers to this country and our sovereignty.
Jefferson County Public Health also told us earlier today that they had no reason to preemptively stop this event from happening, but that if Bandimere Speedway didn't comply with all of these orders, that they would be consulting their legal counsel to determine next steps. Stay tuned. At Bandimere Speedway, I'm Ryan Harrer, 9 News.